So a lot of guys say that, oh, I can't do semen retention because the urges are too strong. I have too much urges. But it's actually not true. It's actually the opposite of having urges. When you do semen retention, you actually get rid of your urges. You don't get more urges. The thing is, when you engage in whatever, corn or fapping or whatever bullshit that you do, you're actually creating a addiction loop. You're actually creating a loop of addiction that's saying you need this drug again and again and again. It's like if you drink coffee every single day, the one day you don't drink coffee, you're going to be craving it. And it's the same with fapping, it's the same with corn, it's the same with, banging random hoes. If you're always doing it, you're always going to need it. You're always going to crave it. It's only once you stop doing it, you stop fapping, you stop watching corn, you stop banging random hoes that you don't feel anything for. It's only until you do that you get rid of the cravings, and the cravings actually go away. So, like all these guys that are saying, oh no, I can't do it because the cravings. They're actually just making an excuse for their addiction. You see that they have an addiction. Just getting dressed, guys. They have an addiction, and when they say, "Oh, I can't do that. I can't do semen retention because the addiction, the cravings will be too strong. I need to release. I need to fap. I need to watch corn, so that I'm not thinking about it all day long." But the very reason you're thinking about it all day long is because you're doing it. That's the reason you're thinking about it all day long. You wouldn't be thinking about it all day long if you weren't doing it. Once you get on semen retention, after about a few weeks, you really stop thinking about it. And you're in a different state of consciousness. And you're not even worried about banging or corn or fapping. Like, you're not even worried about it. After like several weeks to a month, I would say, for some people it's different. For some people it might take several months to get to this point. For other people it might take several days. For myself, it's about a few weeks. After about a few weeks on a clean streak where I'm not engaging in any, anything sexual, I start to stop thinking about it. I stop thinking about girls. I stop worrying about sex. I stop worrying about, I don't even think about the sites or anything. For me, it's about 2 weeks. For other people, it could be longer. It could be a month, 2 months, to actually get into this level of where your mind stops craving. Not your body, because your body will still be very energetic. You will still have, that morning wood, like strong as hell. But your mind will stop craving. You're not going to be worried about it. You're not going to be thinking about it. You're not going to be like craving it. And once you get to the point where you're not craving it anymore, that's when the actual work starts. That's when you could actually make progress in your spiritual life. That's when you can make progress in your life in general, because this addiction, this craving, is keeping us down. It's keeping us in lower states of consciousness. It's keeping us in a state of lack, because that's what lust is. Lust is lack. Lust is lack. If you don't lack anything, you're not going to be lusting it. You only lust when you feel like you're lacking something. So, damn guys, I'm just getting ready to go out here, but let me try to set my camera. So basically, when you just trying to figure out, when you're in a state of lust, you're in a state of lack. I don't know if I can put my camera here. Let me put my camera right here, guys, for a second while I tie my shoes. When you're in a state of lust, you're in a state of lack. And you really can't do anything in this state. You can't do anything but lust. That's all you can do. All you can do is lust when you're in a state of lust. There's nothing else you could actually do. Yeah, you can try to do things productive. You can try to be productive. But you're always going to be falling back to lust. Like, lust is always going to be pulling you down. No matter how high you get, no matter how much you accomplish, lust will pull you the fuck back down to a low level of living, a low level of consciousness, a low level of results in your life, your spiritual, physical, material, every part of your life. You will be getting pulled down. Your relationships will be getting pulled down. Everything will be getting pulled down if you're living in a state of lust. That's why getting out of a state of lust can only be done by stopping it where it's feeding. You have to stop it at the root. And stopping it at the root is not releasing so you don't have cravings. That's not how it works. You release, you get a day, 24 hours where you might not have cravings, and the next day, those cravings come back even fucking stronger. Releasing, doing sexual things that are unnecessary. They don't get rid of the cravings, they only make the cravings stronger. The only way to get rid of the cravings is to go through them and pass them and overcome them and come out on the other side where you literally just don't have any cravings anymore, even though you're doing semen retention for a long time. So just being in a state of lust is a horrible state to be in. And your whole life won't really make sense. You're always going to be not understanding why you're always down, why things always seem so shitty in your life. You're going to think it's because of outside circumstances or because of some sort of maybe even internal circumstance. Oh, I'm not loving enough. Oh, I don't have enough charisma. Oh, I'm not likable enough. Whatever it is, you're going to be thinking that it's like either some outside circumstance or inside circumstance that really has nothing to do with it. It's just that you're living in a state of lust. And when you're living in a state of lust, you repel everything from you. Like everything repels from you when you're in a state of lust, because a state of lust is a state of lack. So when you're in a state of lack, nothing is attracted to you. Nothing wants to be around you. Nothing wants to be good for you. Nothing wants to be in your favor. So it's absolutely paramount that you cut it at the root and you get rid of this fucking lust once for all.